let's hang on. Let's start the podcast first before we start.
Okay.
Before we do anything else. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Excuse me. All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Shane, and that's Kyle, and we're late for band practice.
Cool. Yeah, if I could just roll it in.
I
I
don't
don't
yeah.
fuck anymore.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so wait, you said that the Heaven's Gate people are coming back? Did I hear you correctly?
No, they're all dead. So
I mean, like the actual cult, like the cult.
Yeah, no, the cult's not coming back. The Halley's Comet that they all killed themselves to hop on to a better life is coming back on Monday and Tuesday. Apparently, after midnight, if you look up at the sky, we're going to see like an insane amount of shooting stars. Like a lot of shooting stars, yeah.
Wait. So it is actually the same comet?
That's what they're saying. The Halley's Comet has come back around.
So it's done a full like orbit and it's coming back.
I guess, yeah, maybe we'll see the Halley's Comet people again. And you definitely got to play that one song. Who's that band? I just saw Halley's Comet.
What band is that? Oh my gosh.
Tell my mother.
Tell my father.
Yeah, what is
I
that
did the best I can. What? Was that Seether?
Sometimes goodbye is a second chance. Who is that band? Oh, is it didn't they also sing the Honey, why you calling me so now? The song about cheating. What's their name? Hinder?
There was
Hinder?
It might see like there was a time where all those bands kind of sounded similar to each other. Seether, Hinder.
Like, I know.
Daughtry, you know, it's like
Daughtry. Hey, it's spooky season. How do we feel about that?
I don't know. It's been so long since I've actually celebrated Halloween. I mean, I suppose I celebrate it in some ways on my live stream, you know? I'll dress up, but I don't like put a whole lot of effort into it like a lot of streamers do. I just don't. I've never been like the costume guy. Like I would like when we were kids, yeah, and then, you know, sometimes when we were like late teenagers, we would have fun with Halloween and we would go to parties. Like we went to that 180s dress up party. We still have photos of that.
That was good.
But that's pretty much the only time. Oh, you know, and then when we moved out here to Nashville, we would have Halloween parties and we would dress up too.
But dude, it's a hassle. I hate to sound bah humbug, but like you have to plan a costume and all the things you want. Whether you're either going to go buy a costume, which you're going to wear one time, by the way. Like you don't go get a Spider-Man costume to wear the other 364 days a year as an adult.
Fuck you, dude.
Shouldn't.
Fuck you, dude. I'm wearing this to work. This is my new uniform.
Well, you're gonna get fired. So, so your job's done. Maybe you should hop on the Halley's Comet on Monday.
Shane, we really need to talk.
We're gonna talk.
What do you want?
You need to stop shooting web at the customers when they come in, please. You're not Peter Parker.
Also, Superman also wore blue tights. You were literally wearing red underwear.
Right. Yeah. And we can all see your dick.
We can literally see the outline of your balls.
Yeah. And they're very small. And that's honestly why I wanted to bring you here. And I'm not offended that I can see it. I'm just offended at how small it is. And we're honestly shocked.
Why are your testicles so small? I just want to know.
We're going to let you go. Honestly, go to the hospital and get that checked on. No, it's annoying because, like, all right, you pick a costume, but you have to think, okay, do you want a costume with a mask? Because you think having a mask is a good idea until you're like an hour into the event that you're at and you're like, get this off me. Like, no one wants to wear a mask the whole time.
Dude, I wear, so for my live streams for the last few years I've done a live stream, I wore a mask and I like song 3, I'm done with the mask. I can't do it. Like,
How does Slipknot do it?
right, and because even when Five Knives was doing the whole mask thing
Mm,
earlier on in our foray into the music, whatever, we would wear
yeah,
these silver masks that you could see out of. They're really cool looking.
they are
Um,
cool.
um, but we would only wear them for 2 songs because you could not breathe in them.
Right.
It's like you just couldn't breathe, and I don't see how. Well, Corey, Corey's mask, he actually has nose, and he can breathe from his mouth.
He's
So
got to
it's like,
sing, right? Yeah.
yeah. But
But
the
some of
others,
the other
yeah,
guys, I'm like,
yeah, that's
hey,
just like,
you could have chose anything. Why'd you choose the one with zero airflow? Yeah.
yeah. I
Like
don't see
like
how they do it.
especially Craig. Like all of them kind of seemed like they had little mouth holes, but he just had a giant like submarine guy helmet. Like
Yeah,
you can't breathe. Like pick anything else, dude.
or the DJ.
Yeah, Sid. Yeah, with
Yeah,
but gas
he
mask
had
and
like a
gas
gas
mask.
mask,
Yeah.
but like that mask is meant for filtrating air, is it not? Like,
It is, yeah, but I don't think he had the filters on it. I think it was because it was just, like, open, but still.
okay.
Yeah, you're right. But, yeah, it's like, okay, cool, so you don't do a mask for Halloween, so what do you have left? Oh, you have, like, face paint options, but then you always forget that your face is painted, and, like, you'll scratch, like, "God damn it." And you,
Yeah.
like, ruin your so you have to choose a costume that is just like a normal guy.
If I were to dress for Halloween again, I would probably either be someone from the Peaky Blinders.
Oi.
We're the
What?
Peaky Blinders, because this is their haircut.
Yeah, yeah.
This is their exact haircut. I
Just get
wouldn't.
a suit.
I just get a suit. That was it, and maybe a bowler hat,
Yeah,
and I'd be good to go.
yeah. Yeah, but then it's like but then if you just show up as, like, the Peaky Blinders, people are gonna be like, "What are you?" And you'd be like, "I'm Peaky Blinders," and then they're like, "Oh, okay, cool." So you put on a oh, oh,
Wait,
oh.
have you seen the show Peaky Blinders?
I've seen the first couple episodes, and I don't know why I stopped watching it because it's really good.
It is a really good show. When like they did that weird that very last season, they did that weird like half season stop way through for like a year and a half.
Why would they do
And
that?
I don't know. It drives me crazy when shows do that. Maybe it was during COVID. It
Mm,
might have been during COVID.
yeah.
But that show is really good. I love that show. The PK fucking blinder. Just
Yeah.
you just wait till someone says the PK fucking blind.
So
It's always
so
a
what it
crazy
sounds
brother.
to me is you're gonna be a Peaky Blinders for Halloween.
I mean, I love how you're saying it.
We've
Who
figured
are
it
you?
out.
I'm a Peaky Blinders.
Yeah. I'm a Peaky Blinder. Yeah, does anyone know what I'm talking about? No? Alright, well.
But you first said I'm Peaky Blinders, like it's a singular guy.
Uh, like, what am I, a mom? You know, the Fallout Boys. They're so
He's-
good.
It's, I'm Peaky Blinders sounds like a completely different show. Like
does.
it just follows a very special little boy.
Yeah, it sounds like a peeping Tom, to be honest.
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, so yeah, that's spooky season is upon thee. I will say it's very nice that Halloween is on a Friday. Then nothing pisses me off more than when a holiday is on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, I don't get to do anything.
You know what I thought too, and I don't need to veer into politics, but like, don't you feel like there are certain days where you're just like, yeah, we don't need a day to work here. Like if voting is really important, then make it a full fucking holiday.
Yeah,
I've always
Yeah.
wondered why they don't do that.
because they don't want you to vote. They say they do, but if you did, you could change things.
The Illuminati does
Yeah.
not want your vote.
My favorite is like, the polling centers are open from 9 to 5 p.m.
But
oh,
I
you have a
feel like-
job from 9 to 5? Well, I guess you were not voting then, asshole. Oh, and we're closed on the weekends, by the way, when you have all the free time that you could vote, but fuck you.
But I feel like if there's anything that the left and right could probably agree on is like, yeah, we can make a holiday out of voting day. Like,
Right.
because everyone works, no matter if you're Republican or Democrat, you're working a job.
Or make it like jury duty where it's like, hey, it's voting week. You can pick a day and tell your person that you're working with or your boss that you're going to go vote, and they have to give it to you off, and you get paid for that day.
I think
That
that's
should be how it should go.
yeah. I do think that a lot of jobs will let you go to
They don't
vote,
pay you, though.
but they won't pay you. Yeah,
That's what I'm
that's
saying. You
true.
should be paid to do it because it's like part of your duty as an American citizen, correct?
That's correct.
They
That,
pay you
that
for
is
jury
correct.
duty to look at some guy who stole an iPhone. Then you got to be like, yeah, he's guilty, obviously. What am I doing here?
Have you
You
ever
know?
have you ever done jury duty? Like
I got
actually done it?
I got called to do jury duty, and I got out of it, which was awesome. You did it
That
twice?
well, I got called for it twice when we
Oh.
first moved out here.
Would you just plead insanity?
No, I told him I lived halfway between here and Las
Oh.
Vegas, and I'd be in Las Vegas at the time.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I'm super racist. I don't like anyone. I will not be unbiased. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm racist, I'm sexist,
I'm ageist. I'm fat phobic.
and if there are aliens, I'd like to kill them too. Like, you
Yes.
know, just
Yeah.
all of the things. Yeah, I thankfully have not been called to do jury duty, and I'm like, if I do get called for jury duty, I really want it to be like a national,
Like OJ.
like, yeah, something like crazy, because
But
it'd be
then,
worth it at that point.
sure, but then your whole life halts. Like you
But your
can't go
whole
to
life would halt
work.
regardless, right?
Yeah, but you can't go to work and they don't pay you enough. Like, how do you pay your bills?
Mm,
You can't tell anyone about it. Sounds
it's true.
terrible. And you gotta sit there.
It's true. I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are no like positive stories of jury duty.
Yeah. There's not like a professional juror who's like, this is what I do. Yeah, I just go.
That's
from
what you
case to
think,
case.
Kyle. There are professional
what?
jurors out there.
You know what? I bet there are. This is speaking of professional jurors. Let's talk about ghosts.
Okay.
What a segue.
Okay. Good segue. Great
Yeah,
segue.
I was thinking about this today because it's spooky season. I was thinking about ghosts.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't, but do you remember that one time that me and Ash
The
went
flashlight?
the flashlight thing?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only weird time that I can remember
Yeah.
of something that I could not explain, but I also can't explain. But
Yeah.
like what's unexplainable, because for those that are unaware, like me and my then girlfriend, now wife, went to a friend's house who she said she swore that her house was haunted. She would tell us all these stories, and one night she came running to our house, and just like in a panic, and she's like, I can't go back there. And me and Ash were like, we were really into ghost hunters. Ghost hunters was a thing at that time, and so in the show, you know, before like Ghost Adventures made it all ridiculous with all this technology, there was a small simple trick that you could do to communicate with the dead. You have a little twist top flashlight, and you sit it down, and you turn it such that it's off, but with apparently the electrical energy of the ghost can like connect the connectors that make the light go on, and you can like ask it yes or no questions. If you're are you a man? Well, no, I'm sorry. Are you a man? If you if
The
you're
ghost
a
comes
man,
through.
turn
Do
the
not
light
gender
on.
me, sir.
Yeah. If you're a male, turn the light on, and then so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. And so we did that. We went to to our friend's house, and it was late at night. We walked in, we put the flashlight on, and I'm sitting here thinking, like, this is not going to work. This is not going to work. Like, this is so silly. And we didn't feel anything. We didn't feel anything like weird. And then it's all on YouTube, by the way. It's all on YouTube. It's called Amanda's Ghost. It's on our Enjoy the Zoo YouTube channel, which still exists. It's kind of crazy. Every now and then I go back to that. I'm like,
Who's
God.
Amanda?
Amanda. That was Dylan's girlfriend.
Oh shit.
Jordan's brother's girlfriend.
Yeah.
And sure enough, it did what we asked it to do. We're like, if you're a spirit, can you turn the light on? And the light turned on. Like, I cannot explain it. And then we did it for 30 minutes.
Back and forth.
Back and forth.
Asking questions.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't believe in ghosts, and here's why. If ghosts are real,
Mhm.
how come no one's ever seen, like, a hippie ghost or a coked out guy in a starter jacket from the '80s ghost or a grunge ghost guy? How come they're always from, like, like, the Oregon Trail? Why are they like, what did or maybe that's when, like, you know how dinosaurs lived for a little bit and now they're no more? Maybe ghosts were just rampant during the
Are
1800s
there
or whatever.
really no hippie ghosts? Are you absolutely sure, Kyle? Have you done your research? Have you done all of your research in the world of ghost hunting?
No, no, because I have a job. I don't get to just sit home and be like, "Hmm," but you never hear about it. All of those ghost stories are like, "It was a little and I just saw this old woman or this little kid or this," and they're always, like, in Peaky Blinders clothes,
I
you
mean,
know?
you're right. I mean, they're all just yeah, they're all like from the 1930s, like um
Yeah, like, where's the Gen Z ghost who's doing, like, TikTok dances? The Gen Zers die
that's,
early?
that's true. And they're all wearing white. Why are they always wearing white?
Yeah, that seems like
What?
a terrible color for the afterlife. You know how dirty that's gonna get?
I did see a TikTok where someone rented out the one of the scariest haunted hotel rooms. The Queen Mary. Yes, the Queen Mary. You can
Mm,
rent a room.
what
And
happens?
on the TikTok, the closet did open on itself, on its own.
Yeah, maybe.
But I don't know, dude. Like, it could very well be that ghosts are just something like they're in between dimensions. It's like a just a weird dimensional artifact
Yeah.
between,
Or
because if
yeah,
we
maybe it's like an alien being that knows how to jump dimensions
kind of like a glitch in the system,
in the
we're like
Matrix,
a
if you will.
because like if you do artifacts from AI or whatever, you'll see like
Mhm.
things that you didn't expect, and you're just like, why is that there?
Yeah,
And if we all live in a simulation, there would obviously be artifacts within the simulation.
it's true. Maybe
So
that's what ghosts are. They're like a bug in the code. Whoops.
yeah,
Wasn't supposed to see that. My
it's
bad.
it's
Update.
it's the cat in the Matrix.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm
Speaking of the Matrix, that last movie sucked.
Oh, dude.
That last movie was not great.
Oh, dude, it sucks so bad. I don't remember a single scene from it, and I watched it. I don't remember anything.
Yeah, I don't remember the plot at all. It's just kind of
Which
do
is
we need to tell the
okay.
story? Do we need to tell
I
the
don't even
story?
I don't even
I mean, it was
Yeah,
cool to see like Trinity
sure.
and
Our boy.
our boy get together and, have a like happy ending. Um but other than that, it's just kind of like, I mean, this is cool to see everything. But it's not even, you don't have Lawrence Fishburne. You got Neil Patrick Harris for some reason.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he does not belong. I love Neil Patrick Harris. I think he's hilarious. Does not belong in the Matrix. I'm
No.
sorry. Like,
I feel
horrible casting choice.
that's probably one of those things where they, like, called a bunch of people, and they just kept going down the list because people are like, "No, I'm not gonna be in the 4th Matrix. What is this?" Neil Patrick Harris was like, "Ah, I mean, How I Met Your Mother's over, I guess. Doogie
Uh,
Howser has been in a while. Let's."
I mean, yeah. Didn't Neil Patrick? He was in Gone Girl, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Yes, that's
Oh,
right.
that movie.
Didn't he get killed in that movie?
Oh, he got yeah,
He got. Okay,
he got sliced. That was a good movie.
that was a great movie.
So
I did not
scary.
see that coming. Like, like that whole
No,
twist there, and you're just like,
no,
what? She's in
no.
on it the whole time?
So scary.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, terrifying. There's people out there like that.
Speaking of Matrix 4, you gonna see Tron?
No,
The new Tron
because
movie
I've
with Jared
seen
Leto?
Jared Leto's and I think we talked about this. He's another one of those. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get him, guys.
I
Um,
have heard I haven't heard I haven't like read any articles, but I have heard through the grapevine that like a bunch of his problematic past is coming out.
of course, of course. He's got the eyes. He's got the he could have a cult. He's the type of
Yeah.
guy who could have a cult for sure. No, but I heard it was so I know two people have seen it. One of them said it was quite possibly the worst movie he's ever seen, and then the second person brought his sons to see it because they look cool because they had motorcycles or whatever, and even the kids were like, "Can we leave?" Like they
Oh
left in the
no.
middle of it. It was so bad.
Dude,
That's really sad.
that is pretty sad. So do you watch Financial Audit?
Oh, the dude who's like, "What are you doing? You're such an idiot. What are you?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
Do
you
you
want to have
watch
a?"
it at all?
It's so funny.
I love it so much.
I love it.
It's my favorite, and it's my favorite just because it's like it's kind of there are similar shows. There's that show out here in Tennessee where he has a radio show out here, and he's like the most famous for
Oh, Dave Ramsey.
Dave Ramsey. Yeah, and and Caleb follows. He's like a student of Dave
Mhm.
Ramsey, maybe not directly, but like follows that school of financial
Yeah,
responsibility.
where like every penny
Um,
has a job.
Right, that kind of stuff. And but his presentation is like fucking Dave Ramsey meets Jerry Springer. It's exactly what it's yeah, and then he'll
Yeah,
put his titles of his videos are just way out there.
it's crazy.
It's so
I
great.
How
Did
much
you
of
see
that
the
is
latest one?
staged though?
The latest one
No,
has gotten some viral traction, and I want to show you.
please,
I want to show you. And I want you to react to this because this is fucking crazy. Okay.
please. Let me see.
Is this?
Oh, I ordered that. I'm pregnant and
No, that's not it. Hang on. Sorry. Where's the
250
dude?
a week on Duncan?
Probably.
250 a fucking
No, come on. Where's the dude? Oh my gosh.
Hey, did
he-
you watch it? Go to your history.
I watched it on TikTok. And I can't watch it on.
Ah, Tim Talk. That's really funny though.
Hang on.
Ordering DoorDash. But that's what I'm saying. How much of this is real? Did she really order DoorDash, or is that just funny? You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I'm kind of like, how real is this?
Yeah.
But there's this dude. Oh gosh, hang on. I'm gonna see if I can look it up on TikTok. Then TikTok guy orders. It's a DoorDasher who orders DoorDash
Oh my god.
while he's door dashing.
That's funny. What a waste of money. You're giving your money back to the company that you work for?
Yeah. DoorDasher orders DoorDash.
Side note, how many times do you think when a DoorDasher gets really hungry, they just like eat the person's food and doesn't deliver it and says that it like was a mess up from the restaurant? And then the person just gets a refund?
You know, I don't. That's a good question.
Because it's kind of like it's not a harmless crime because the person who's hungry and is waiting for their food to show up is getting screwed, but it got paid for. The restaurant got the money, I guess, technically. You're eating their food. The person who paid for it gets a refund. I guess, yeah, you're stealing from DoorDash if you do that.
Yeah. Gosh dang it, I can't find it.
Wow.
Anyway, fuck, man. But yeah, this dude, gosh dang it. Why is it not in the top shorts?
Is it, and
That's-
you said it's getting it's going viral?
It was viral on
What if you
on TikTok.
even at his page? If you go to his page on TikTok?
Well, let's see.
Caleb Hammer. What a name. You know what's funny though? I just thought about this. I hope this doesn't happen, but like it kind of seems to be the thing that happens with people like this that are very outspoken in their fields. I would like to see his financials and like what would someone say about his, you know?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of times that those like life coaches or those gurus or whatever get exposed for being like complete frauds, you know? I hope his financial, I guess if you're going to go out there, whatever your field of work is, and you're going to go out there and you're going to be kind of like a instigator or a contrarian or a shit starter, you better have your freaking house clean, because there's nothing worse than that will take you down worse than like being like the complete opposite of what you preach, you know?
But isn't that what happens with everybody?
Yeah, I guess. You can't tell someone they're an idiot for ordering DoorDash, which they might be if they're broke, but and you have financial issues too. It's like the whole throwing stones in a glass house thing.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, yeah, there's that one girl. She's like that really pretty. I think she might be Middle Eastern or Indian. She's like a speaker for like empowering men and talking about how women should be to attract the right high value male. And then got in a fight with a TikToker who found some like text messages and voicemails of her like knowingly having an affair with a married man and sending the wife messages like I'll suck your man's dick anytime I want, and she's supposed to be this like she's supposed to be this like pious, like I'm a high value woman who attracts high value men, and high value men wouldn't want a woman she like tries to coach people and trying to get high value partners, but then she's off on the side being someone's side chick, and like that's the same energy as like which I hope this guy isn't, but it's like people often I wonder sometimes if like often the loudest people who are the biggest contrarians are the ones that are hiding the most.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get more into that. I found it. Here we
You're
go.
door dashing to your car while you're door dashing.
Right. Door dashing all the time. You kind of have to eat while you're out driving.
Where are you door dashing?
Yeah.
What, you have to eat, go out to eat while you're so you order
was out all
DoorDash to
day.
your car while you're parked in a parking lot waiting for a DoorDash? What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. That's
No, you
basically
did
real
not.
life. Yeah.
No, you didn't.
That's real life.
You did not DoorDash to a parked car.
Sometimes, yeah. Do what you got to do when you're door
That is
dashing.
not what you gotta do. You're in a car. You're near the restaurants.
Yeah, but if sometimes you're too lazy to get out of the car and you get another order,
What do you think a drive-through is?
it's easier just to door dash it to your car.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it actually? Because that is a much longer wait than you're already in the car near the restaurant waiting for an order.
Right. So then you can play around on your phone and do other things.
Whoa! Buddy, you're trying to pay the bills for your 2 kids, one being a 10-month-old.
He has
And you
kids.
find this acceptable?
Oh, yeah.
What the What the Dude, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. And reminder, literally about 10 minutes ago, you opened with, my wife is bringing me into debt. You're door dashing to your car while you're door dashing.
Right.
Which, by the way, a single DoorDash to your own car, you have to work, what, an hour and a half to even make that back?
Just about almost 2 hours sometimes
Oh,
on a
dear
low day.
God.
On the weekend,
You're
it's
just
more.
fully admitting this and fully accepting this, dude. This is the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life.
That's how you get in debt. You
Yeah,
just don't
not
think
the
about
wife,
it.
you tit. You're door dashing to your car. while you're
Okay. First off, 3 things. Number 1, your tit is amazing. I've never heard anyone call that. That is top tier insult. Number two, I feel bad for, and I don't really know the whole situation, but I feel bad for his wife.
Oh yeah.
For having to deal with have a partner like that who's obviously so disempowered that he can't make his priority is playing on his phone, obviously. And then also it's real simple. Here's a simple solution. Go get a mini cooler. A rotisserie chicken is $5. You can get chips or whatever you want to get, dried fruit, bananas, all of those things that can fit in your cooler. And check this out. You can eat and drive. You don't even have to stop. So you can take in even extra orders and you can make even more money And I hate to say this, and I'm probably going to get dragged for this, but it's the truth, and sometimes the truth hurts. The way people appear says a lot about who they are, whether that's how you dress or how your body looks or how you carry yourself.
Okay.
And he, h- how you do anything is how you do everything.
Ooh.
And he obviously is a guy who doesn't do hard things a lot. And unfortunately, if you're too lazy to even go through a drive-through and you have to have someone bring you food to your car so you can play on your phone, he looks the way he does because of those actions, and that's the truth, because a person who doesn't look the way he does wouldn't do those things, and that's all
Wow.
I'm gonna say.
Wow. I mean, I well, if you were a betting man, a person who takes care of themselves on the outside, you would take a bet that they would actually have somewhat of their shit together on the inside,
Yeah, because
right?
100%, because emotionally, it's hard to get up and do the thing you don't wanna do, but do it anyways. It's hard to eat the right things. It's hard to lift weights when you don't want to. It's hard to, or whatever you want to do, whatever your exercise routine is, or your sleep routine, or whatever you need to do that makes your body feel good. It's hard to do that all the time and to do it consistently, because that's the only thing that yields results. So when you look at somebody who has a whatever nice physique or they look healthy, it says a big story of consistency, doing hard things, showing up when you don't want to, and that bleeds into every aspect of life. And I will also, if we're talking about that, and again, this is a lot of judgment, but with 2 children, I know the job market really, really sucks right now, and door dashing can be looked at as like a cop-out job. What it's really not. Some people, they do it like full on, but it feels like it's for this guy, it feels like the lowest, easiest barrier job that he can get, so he can be as lazy as possible, have to just sit in his car and play on his phone while he gets food delivered to his car. It sounds like his job is actually his prison.
Yeah. It just sounds like, man. And it's what's crazy about this show. What's great about this show is that you can really get down to like the psychological aspects of human beings
Yeah.
based on their financial decisions.
Oh,
Like you
there's
can just
so
kind
much
of tell like
psychology and money.
where was this guy's parents? Like I didn't watch the whole
Right.
show, obviously, but like
Right.
at some point, his guardians did not, let him know that money is not finite, and you have to be
Right.
smart with your money.
Right.
Or
And
he could have been super spoiled. That's the other thing.
could
His
have.
parent makes a ton of money, and he never had to work a day in his life.
And what he probably doesn't realize is what are his actions showing his children? How are they gonna see like, "Oh, my dad just like drives around, delivers food, eats food in the car, plays on his phone." I guess that's what a an adult slash man does.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, man, do I really want to watch this whole episode without having to
Yeah.
fucking throw my phone through? Because sometimes that show
Yeah.
does do that to me, where it's
I
just
know,
like
we like
people
here.
like buy credit cards with other credit cards, and just like, what are you doing?
I know.
What, what is happening?
Yeah, money is very psychological. Like the way you view money, like whether it's like a feast or famine mentality, has to do with a lot how you're raised. How you spend money has to do a lot with like some people spend money as like an escape. That dopamine hit. They'll buy stuff
Yeah.
they know that they don't even actually. I saw some girl. Oh, I forgot who she was, but she was a recovering addict. And she kind of was telling how like it used to be drugs and then it turned into like sugar and food, and then she stopped doing that and it turned into a shopping addiction where she would buy things that weren't even in her size that she would never wear, just to feel the feeling of swiping the card and taking the bag home, just to later return it and get the money back so she could do it again. It's like she would spend
Wow.
hours at the mall, she said, just maxing out her credit cards, knowing that she wasn't gonna return half the stuff, even though she wasn't ever gonna wear it.
Humans are just fucking weird, man. We are so weird. Like we're
Dopamine.
just yeah, you're right.
Dope,
Dopamine.
dude.
It those things that we require, but we require happiness
Mm-hmm.
so much that we're willing to destroy ourselves in an illogical way in order to get it on a constant basis.
I know that reward center that reward of the dopamine drive it's so like it's so
probably the
innate.
reason we're all here, because obviously
Oh.
dopamine's firing when you're doing it.
Oh, for
So,
sure.
Like
That's the reason you do anything. That's the reason you like food, because it gives you dopamine when you eat it. That's the reason why you like video games or playing an instrument or going outside and seeing nature. Anything that you like that you do constantly, it gives you a hit of dopamine as a way to convince you to do it again. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's almost like our entire existence is kind of run by reward. Dopamine can
Yeah,
be your best friend or
I
your
guess
biggest enemy.
I guess reward kind of does that for all beings, right? Because
Sure.
like for
Animals, yeah.
animals, they got to find food.
Well, think about when you
Right?
trained pig. It's as simple as you're gonna group an action that you want him to do with him getting an immediate reward, immediate
Right.
dopamine. Boop, boop. And then he learned like, oh, if I do this, I get this.
Yeah.
If I go to work, I get a paycheck. If I get a paycheck, I can pay bills. If I can pay bills, I have AC.
So what's the dopamine hit of this guy here ordering DoorDash while he's DoorDashing in the parking lot?
Well, I can guarantee you, I would honestly like put a gun in my mouth. And if I'm wrong, I will paint this wall. I guarantee you he's not door dashing like a grilled chicken salad with some olive oil. I guarantee you he's not.
Well, it's a fast food restaurant. I think he says that in the video.
Oh, does
You
he?
know? Yeah,
Yeah,
he says,
that's what I'm saying,
so
like-
not only is he parked, and not only is he by the restaurant,
Yeah.
he doesn't go through the drive-through,
Now,
which is
giving him,
the stated purpose.
I know. Now, giving him the benefit of the doubt here, I think obviously he's like we're looking at like a person that suffers from something, maybe has such crazy severe social anxiety that the only job he can have is the one where he's alone in his car and dropping food off at people's doorsteps, and talking to someone during a drive-through is too painful for him, so he has to order food to his house, which is like, obviously it's a big deal, but figure it out though. Like, go get some help, right? Don't just like continue to do the thing. Go get some help, my guy.
So I don't know who said this, but it's something that I think it's so fucking true. It says, whatever happened to you in life is not your fault,
Right.
but it is now your responsibility.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It did happen to you, but you have to do something about it. Otherwise, you're just going to be a victim forever.
Yeah. It's so true. It's one of the most truest things in the world, and that can work for anything. It's like if something traumatic happened to you in your life, and it's something that has basically ran your life for from childhood onward.
Yeah.
At some point, you're gonna have to tell yourself, like, I don't want to live like this anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I have to do something, and you go to therapy and you work it out, and then you're taking responsibility just by talking to someone about it, going through the proper steps in order to get rid of this trauma that you're carrying on your back.
Right.
Or you can let it fester, and then now you're making everyone else's life miserable because
Right.
you're because of that bad thing that happened to you as a kid or whatever, and you're just everyone around you is miserable. Now everyone's miserable.
Right.
And now, because you're traumatizing them with your bad attitude or your sad attitude, or your that dark energy, and it's just it's
Or there's always the
responsibility.
third option, fentanyl.
Heroin.
No, and also to piggyback on top of that, Um, yeah. Life happens to you. You can choose to be a victim or do something about it. But also, too, I have to remember this. The hardest thing you've ever experienced is the hardest thing you've ever experienced. And that's relative. Like, people in Gaza, their hardest thing they've ever experienced is so much different than the hardest thing I've ever experienced. And I'm sure there's people like this guy that's in the car right now with ordering DoorDash. The hardest thing that he's probably ever experienced is like, I would laugh at it. Like, you're such a bitch. You know what I mean? But to him, it's a big deal. So it's like, you got to kind of be careful, I guess, how you judge people based on the life that they have, because that's all
true.
they know.
That's
Yeah.
true. I brought up an example a long time ago. People were all up in arms about Kim Kardashian like losing something, like it was like an expensive ring or something like
Her
that.
earrings in the
Earrings in the ocean.
People are dying, Kim. In the ocean, she lost. They're like $75,000 or something.
Yeah, people lost their minds, and I'm like, well, what if those earrings like? And I thought to myself, like, what if those earrings meant something else to her other than they're just really expensive? Like, what if they were given to her? What if
maybe
they were...
her dad gave them to her and he died?
Yeah, like what? Yeah, what? We put meanings and things that make us feel a certain way when we lose them, even though they might be like this towel.
Right.
This is my blank. This could have been my blankie as a kid, but really, it's just a
towel.
It's just a towel.
Can I ask you just a quick question? Why do you have a towel?
It's my towel. It's my towel. It's not. Well, it's my where my drums are. So.
Okay.
So, I use the towel to wipe off when I'm playing.
When you have the sweat.
When I have the sweats on.
Have you ever thought about doing the James
Hetfield
special?
I also masturbate furiously when
I was gonna say, yeah. Well, you're very good at hiding it because I've never known. Furiously. Wow. It sounds painful, to be honest. Like, it doesn't need to be furious, dude. You can take it down a couple notches. It'll still work, I promise.
Dude, men. Isn't it weird? Like, we have to do that in order to do the thing. Like, in order to procreate, we need to like facilitate a certain movement. In order for that, like, we can't just like be like any other being. Like, actually, no, they all do that. All of them do it.
Kind of do, yeah.
They all have to do a certain movement, except for fish. Wait,
they kind of just like squirt on the eggs, and then they swim away.
Yeah, and so like, is it in the biological laws of the universe? Like, the creator, why?
Yeah, why so much friction? Couldn't you just like leave it in there for a second and then go away?
Why did we all evolve like that?
So much work.
I don't think this is like actually might be the first time actually thinking about this. Like,
yeah,
why? Why do we have to do the work? Why can't it just be like, like
how the Mormons do it, where they just like soak. They figured it out, man.
Oh my God, I heard about that.
Could you? All right.
I was like, what?
Could you imagine, dude? All right, we're 16 again. We're in your. You can picture this perfectly. We're in your childhood bedroom. I know. I can. If I close my eyes, I know where your closet is, where the bed is, where the stereo was, where the anime drawing that you put in the hole in the wall, where Johnny threw the phone into the wall. I can see it all, dude. Imagine you're with your girlfriend. You guys are naked. You insert yourself inside of her, and you stay there, and then I shake the bed for you. Like, what, dude?
It's a loophole. It's a loophole in the system.
I wonder how many babies have been made from the soaking method in the Mormon community.
Well, I mean, if it was enough, because all he needs to do is do just shoot. So, I mean, and if it's in there, I mean,
it's in there. Yeah, I guess.
Fair game.
It's fair game, dude. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great question. Why so much work,
I was thinking, just why? It doesn't. Life would be so much easier if we just had to DoorDash children.
Yeah. What do you want? Let's look through here. What skin color? Actually, speaking of which, CRISPR. We talked about
Yeah.
I can like genetically engineer your baby. Apparently, they've completely figured out how to eradicate HIV through
No
CRISPR.
way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Now they just need to do that with cancer and we're good to go. Jesus.
Which that's so funny. You just read my mind because I'm like, okay, cool. So how come people have cancer now? Still, if we
Or
can
how
just
about
get
this?
rid of stuff.
Or how about this? Let's cure the already cured disease, basically.
I know, you take a pill and you're fine.
Like, HIV is not a thing anymore. It's
No,
just not.
Do you remember in the 90s? It was like,
Oh, dude. That was
Dude,
our COVID.
you
Well, I
didn't
mean,
want to
like,
drink
no,
after
the
people
real-
because you're like, I could get AIDS. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, even though in the 90s, too, there was still that sort of kind of fear, you know? But I guess, like, during the 80s, like, when we were
Oh, yeah.
born, when did that happen? It was before we were born, right? 85?
Yeah.
84?
I don't. When the AIDS?
When
epidemic
AIDS with like the pandemic, like AIDS. Oh my gosh, AIDS.
Capital AIDS. I don't know. I'm sure it was like the 80s and 90s because I remember hearing about it as a kid. Like you didn't want to drink after people because you didn't know you weren't even sure you could get it like through like saliva.
Yeah, and now it's like a cold.
Dude, you can take. I know like a lot of people in the gay community take PrEP, and it's like just a daily pill that it's like an AIDS blocker. It's like the birth control pill for women, but for AIDS, and they take it, they're fine. It's like let's.
So it's crazy. So yeah, let's cure that, and not the actual disease that's killed. It's like the #1 killer of all human beings.
Oh, it's gonna kill us all. It's 1 in 3, right?
1 in 3. It's got to be the most deadly disease of all time.
Yeah,
Like the most deadly ailment that you can get.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Besides, I don't know. Like,
Well, cancer treatment's real expensive. There's a lot of money from cancer treatment.
they don't want to cure They don't want to cure. They want the medicine.
Man,
Well, then make the medicine. Make it like
They do it.
AIDS.
yeah,
Come on.
we're like your cancer will flare up if you don't take this daily.
Like, and think about it this too. If you make the medicine, guess what's going to happen? People are still going to get cancer. You know why? Because they're going to smoke even more.
Yeah, right. Because like I can just take a pill.
Yeah, I can just take a pill. I'm going to smoke all of this tobacco. I'm going to eat the tobacco.
I'm gonna make a tobacco salad.
Tobacco ice cream.
I wonder maybe it's it's a plant, so it's probably not harmful if you were to eat it. Put it this way: if you were to dry out broccoli and smoke broccoli, it'd probably be harmful for you. But if you just eat broccoli, you're okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's not the method of that's not the method we should ingest broccoli for sure. But to your point, yeah, maybe like actual just a plant tobacco, you'd eat it, you'd be fine. But the processed version of tobacco would probably.
Yeah.
Speaking of processed, I actually may need to ask you, what are your thoughts on seed oils?
Oh yeah. I mean, dude, it's just like everything else. It's like one day bananas will kill you. The next day they're the most healthy thing to eat. Next day they're full of sugar. The next day it's like, oh, you need fiber. It's seed oils are more inflammatory inducing inside the body than say olive oil or like walnut oil or avocado oil. But it's like you're not drinking seed oil. Do you know what I mean? So
Right.
it's like, is aspartame bad for you? Yeah. But the amount of aspartame in a Diet Coke that you would have to consume daily for it to be detrimental to your health is astronomical. And honestly, if you achieve that, you should get an award because there's no way you drink that much.
Right.
So it's like, it's one of those things where, does it cause extra inflammation? Sure. but you have to look at the rest of your lifestyle choices around those seed oils that are going to compound that inflammation. If you're having seed oils all the time and eating a bunch of sugar and smoking a bunch and drinking a bunch and not sleeping and not exercising, seed oils are not going to help. But if you do the antithesis of all those things and you want to have some seed oil sometimes, you're going to be fine.
That's exactly what. Do you know Mike Israel?
I can't respect
Yeah.
a doctor who
him.
proposes seed oils as part of his diet.
I never asked for your respect, nameless, faceless troll person who's in a troll farm in China. The seed oils thing is really funny. I get smacked for that all the time. You know, I was curious about the issue because so many people are talking about seed oils being bad. They've done multiple studies where they take people who eat a lot of saturated fats, which are totally fine, by the way, but they replace some fraction of those with seed oils. And in almost every study, the people are months later healthier. And so, like, the idea that seed oils are bad for you is usually concluded by folks that are like really deep into lipidology research, and they're inferring that seed oil should be bad for you based on various cooking process modifications. But inference is dope, and I use it all the time in decision making, but it never beats actual empirical randomized control trials, because that's like what the real world actually is. It's like, well, I think Stacy likes me. Go ask her. She's like, no. You're like, okay, I was wrong. Inference doesn't beat the real thing. So seed oils are super great for your health. They're totally fine.
I can't.
Yeah, he said it perfectly. Like,
Yeah.
I love his channel. If those
He's
who
great.
are looking for actual good, like, intelligent, follow the bodybuilders. And then when I say that, follow the bodybuilders that tell you the truth about steroids.
That's what I love about him. You know, he had this thing that I think was like revolutionary in that world. He was like, I take steroids because I want to look a certain way. Great. Finally, someone admits it. It's like, you can't look like him without steroids. Cool. And you're admitting that you're taking it because it's all about aesthetics. It's not about health for you. He's like, it's literally, I just want to look a certain way. And even with taking steroids and dieting like he knows how to diet, he still went and did some invasive procedures to sculpt parts of his body that were stubborn, that he couldn't change with steroids and diet alone. And he admits that. And I think that's awesome, because it's like, cool, take all the steroids you want, say all that. That's why I trust him. I trust him because he's like, yeah, even me, the guy that's like the beacon of body composition and science and health and exercise science, I still am not satisfied with how my body looked naturally. So I went and changed it. That's why I look the way I do. It's not fucking Hugh Jackman going, how'd you get ready for Wolverine? Oh, I just trained really hard, had some chicken breast, and went to sleep, mate. No, dude, you're
always
55. You took steroids, okay? Just say it. Just say it.
I don't understand why the actors don't say it. I don't understand. Like, even what's his nuts?
Rock.
From It's Always Sunny.
Yes.
Even he dodged the question, and I'm like, just say it.
Yeah, there's no way that you went from
like,
that to that.
And it's also, wait, you think the cops are going to retroactively, like, arrest you because you use steroids? Steroids are legal, right? Am I correct in this?
Yes.
Like,
yes.
unless you're doing it in sports, but even then, you're not getting arrested for it. You're like, just.
It's like this
just tell us
weird
the
pride
truth.
thing. It's like, no, I just did this naturally on my own. It's like, no, you didn't. And you know what's funny about it that I wish people would understand? You could take all this, you could have you could spend thousands of dollars a month on like the perfect steroid stack for you. And if you don't work hard in the gym and sleep and get enough protein and do all the other things, those are not going to work. You just pissed out a couple $1,000.
Yeah,
So
and-
you still have to work hard. So that's what I don't understand. Is like, people shit on people for taking steroids. It's part of their sport, but they're still working their ass off.
I think steroids should be legal in sport. I
It's
think
more fun.
it's more fun, and like, if a few people die, then a few people die.
That's their choice.
But
dude.
here's the thing about especially football. Football was a replacement for violence because it was right after World War II, or was it that NFL really started to get like going?
Yeah.
It's because it gave young men a reason to like fucking hit each other.
Yeah.
It replaced war.
And they know what they're getting into. How about this? It's funny that like they'll get like pinged for steroids, but we're totally cool with them getting CTE and shooting their entire family later down the line. But you better not have bigger biceps. I swear to God, if I catch you, boy, with some steroids in your piss, you're off this team. Otherwise, like, yeah, but go out there and try to kill that guy. That's cool. Like, what?
And the argument against it, I get the argument. I guess you don't want people to, because if someone's like, if everyone's super strong, you have more chance of injuring someone, and we want to lessen the chance of injuring someone. I get that.
But if you're all the same size and strength,
right? And I'm okay, yeah. So everyone just gets to, but yeah, I don't know, because the whole thing,
fun.
It is more fun. Like I remember the UFC was, I haven't watched it in a long time, but like there was a time where UFC didn't really have a lot of stringent steroid protocols, and these dudes were like just jacked and just beating the fuck out of people.
I know, and that's awesome.
So
it's still awesome. Speaking of which, did you see that Smashing Machine movie with The Rock?
I didn't watch it, but I know of.
I heard it's good.
Yeah, I've heard it's good. It's kind of crazy how The Rock really went all out to look like him more. He didn't really have to do that. Like,
no.
And those kind of biopics, like, yeah, he'll do some sort of fudging around to make the person look like him, but wouldn't go too crazy with the.
He had to get bigger. Yeah, and The Rock is already huge.
And then he slimmed down, and everyone's like, steroids!
Yeah, no shit, dude. My favorite thing about The Rock is he's like in his 50s now, right?
Oh,
If you look at him in his prime when he was The Rock as a wrestler in his 30s, he looks so different.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
He was kind of like
he's
doughy.
Chubby a little bit. Like a little doughy, and he had like a thick neck, just like.
I know. And now he looks like, an Adonis 20 years later when his testosterone should be like next to nothing, it's just wild.
Yeah. When am I going to start taking testosterone?
Right now, on camera.
No, I'm going to have to. Like, at some point, I'm going to start to lose that sort of drive to, like, get up more, be more active. Like, at some point, maybe, like, I'm
talking about your
60,
penis?
And, I'm going to put the testosterone on my penis, actually.
Ooh, what would happen if you put...
That's
like a testosterone cream?
Dude, do you remember that?
Right, on your wiener?
Dude, do you remember when you put Icy Hot on your balls? Do you remember that?
Oh, dude. That was the worst. It was hell because it doesn't.
Why did you do that?
I don't know, because it made
it made everyone laugh.
Like,
yeah,
make everyone laugh. And then in my mind, I was like, it can't be that bad because it's gonna feel warm, but then kind of cool. So like, all right, whatever. And it's like, it's just. You try to
describe the pain. Because we all know what Icy Hot is. If anyone's played sports, you've or have injured something or threw out your back or whatever.
But it feels good on normal skin. But like your ball skin is like a different type of skin, and it absorbed every last bit of that Icy Hot. And I don't know if you've ever tried to rinse your balls off in a sink. It's like almost impossible.
Why would you do it in a sink? Why didn't you
I was
do it in the
panicking.
shower?
Well, I don't know. I was panicking the pain, but water makes it worse. So I didn't know that. So I'm already in pain, and then I go and try to splash water on it, and it like turned the volume up, and it's just. Don't do that. Yeah, they should put a warning label on.
But I do every time someone asks me at work for something like that. I get, so it's like, you remember, I always bring up Icy Hot, and every time I think about Icy Hot, I think about, that was the cream that Kyle put on his balls that one time.
Yeah, that's just like one of the dumb things I've ever done just to make someone laugh.
Man, we did some. I mean, I didn't, but y'all did.
It's me
One
and
of the
Aaron.
What? Yeah, you, Aaron, and Ryan would
Yeah,
just do the
yeah.
craziest shit, and
Dude.
I mean, like, like you take shits in the street,
You know,
like,
on camera, by the
like,
way.
well, I blame Jackass. I blame the show
Right.
Jackass, the movie Jackass. Every kid, every like young
True.
adult our age wanted to do stuff that looks so much fun.
I know.
To be completely honest, it still looks like a lot of fun. I
I
still
know.
watch Jackass movies.
Oh, those guys! I can't believe. Well, some of them are dead, but I can't believe.
But not from
can't
but not from Jackass.
I know.
It's either, from other things like
I can't believe Steve-O's alive.
I can't, like, out of all of them, I would have least suspected Steve-O to not only be alive but also become like a sober advocate.
I know, and like and be kind of smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out if you stop doing drugs, kids, you can actually do things with your life.
Smart, yeah. Was CKY was before
CKY,
Jackass.
yeah,
they
CKY
came
was its
from
own
CKY.
thing.
Yeah.
CKY was its own thing, and then Johnny Knoxville was also doing his own thing, and then they kind of got together and they brought the ideas together. Because I believe CKY was Bam's thing, and then
Yeah.
Bam and
God,
the boys.
Do you remember bum fights?
Oh my god, dude! You could rent that. You could rent it at the store.
At Blockbuster, you're like, hey, which bum fights do you have? We have volume 1 and 2, and okay, I'll take volume 2. That's so crazy.
Definitely not allowed now.
No,
Definitely
I
not
think he
allowed.
got in big trouble, yeah, for that.
Oh yeah. There was a definite lawsuit, and I don't know if he went to jail or anything, but like
They probably put him
for
right
sure.
next to the Girls Gone Wild guy. Hey man, good to see you. Thought I'd see you in here,
dude. What a wild infomercial that was,
dude.
Like, and it aired during the daytime. Like,
I wanted to watch one of those so bad. I never got to.
Like, actual pornos existed, but we wanted to watch Girls Gone Wild.
Well, because it was real, you know.
Oh
it
yeah,
like,
it was like that reality
yeah.
TV. The birth of reality TV in that aspect. Yeah.
Yeah, he got in big trouble, dude. I miss infomercials.
There's a lot of things I miss about the old ways, the old days.
Because you slept with a TV on, so every time I spent the night at your house, the TV was on all night long. So we would see the weirdest infomercials in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
like the Enya one's massive. That was so famous.
Oh god, yeah, like the Now Music.
Oh,
the Now Music collection, which I don't know. What was the last Now Music? That's what I want to. That's a great question. I'm going to ask Google right now.
Yeah.
What was the last?
They better have stopped on a cool number. It should. If it was like 116, I'm going to be upset. They should at least made it to 200.
Hang on. Let's see. I gotta share this. Hang on.
And also, who owns them all? You know, there's some weirdo out there who still has them all. Now that's what I call music.
What the heck?
That and MTV Jock Jams. Remember those compilation CDs?
Oh yeah.
Those are the good days,
dude. Jock Jams.
Jock Jams, man.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Wait, is it shared?
No.
Am I sharing it? What the heck?
No, you're not.
Share, you bitch. There we go.
There you go. Just gotta yell.
The last Now Music album was Now That's What I Call Music 90, released
90.
on May 3rd, 2024. Wait, are they doing it still?
The UK series is still active. The most recent release now, That's What I Call Music 120.
Wow.
Dude,
wow.
90, you're going to stop 10 feet from glory, at least make it to 100.
Dude, I had no idea they're still doing it.
That's
Like
wild.
Spotify playlists exist. Like what is now
Oh,
bringing
yeah.
us that that what need is now music?
Bringing, yeah. Wait, so 2004 is when it ended?
No, 2024.
Oh, for the UK.
No, the last US Now Music album was Now That's What I Call Music 90, released on May 3rd, 2024.
Do you think it's on Spotify?
Maybe.
I want to know who's on the last Now.
Oh, dude. Okay, hang on.
We should look up who was on the first Now and then who was the last, and so you can
Ooh,
see.
okay. Okay, so Now Music, what? Now Music 90? Right?
Yeah.
Now Music 90. I'll do that one.
It's probably like Trippy, or like it's probably like whatever her name is, Glorilla. And then Now one is probably like Britney Spears.
Ooh, okay. All right, hang on. I want to bring up both of them before.
Okay.
Is it Now Music 1?
I bet it didn't even have a 1. I think it was probably just called Now That's What I Call Music, and then they didn't even know they were going to do volume 2, and then they did volume 2, and then it just
Show all of them. Thank you. Oh, dude. Okay. Wait, it started in the UK? Is that what I'm seeing here?
I don't know.
I guess Now That's What I Call Music started in the UK, because that's what's pulled up.
Now that's what I call music. I call it.
I think
don't
so.
know.
Yeah, it released in the United Kingdom, and then it moved on to the U.S. Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, anyway, all right. Sorry, I'm doing this review.
Yeah, just
just learning things. All right, hang on.
take your time.
I can't be the producer and the host at the same time.
Yeah, we need a Jamie.
We do need a Jamie. All right. So this is now. Like now. Not then, now.
This is the 90s.
This is no. This is 90. Yes.
Yeah.
Now Music 90. Number 1, Beautiful Things by Benson Boone. Don't know who that is. Used to Be Young, Miley Cyrus. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And yes and
Tate McRae, Dua Lipa.
Ariana Grande, Tate McRae, Dua Lipa, Sophie
Yeet,
Ellis
you know?
Bextor.
Who the
Yeet?
fuck is that?
Who is Yeet?
Yeah, I love that name.
JT.
Okay.
JT's
How
on
is
there.
30 Seconds to Mars still a band? Wow.
And they're still doing it. Flo Milli, SZA,
I like SZA, actually.
21
All right.
Savage, Bryson Tiller, 30 Seconds to Mars, Chris Stapleton, Nate Smith, Luke Combs, Anella Aram, and Henry Moodle.
So I heard about like maybe 70% of these people. Okay.
Okay. Now that's what I call music. This is the original. The OG. Okay? Here we go. You Can't Hurry Love by Phil fucking Collins. What's up?
I can't see it.
Oh, fuck. Hang on. Share this tab. Sorry. Do that again. Now that's what I call music. You Can't Hurry Love by Phil
Great song.
Collins. Fuck yeah, dude. Only Love by Lamal.
Damn.
Double Dutch, Malcolm McLaren. The Safety Dance, Men Without Hats. Down
Men at
Under,
Work.
Men at Work. There's a lot of men.
Some with hats, some at work.
Wherever I Lay, My Hat, Paul Young. Let's Stay Together, Tina Turner.
Wow.
Please Don't Make Me Cry, U840. Kissing with Confidence. Simple Minds, Lynn Goldsmith, Will Powers. The Sun and Rain, Genesis.
Oh, hell
Fucking
yeah.
Genesis. The Human League, the New Edition. Fucking Rocksteady Crew. Bonnie Tyler. Duran Duran.
Total Eclipse of the Heart.
UB40.
Wow.
KC and the Sunshine Band, Culture Club. Howard Jones, Tracy Ullman.
Okay.
Okay. The Cure. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and
When did this come out?
this was in
90
hang on.
something? Early 90s?
Uh,
Maybe late 80s?
doesn't say. Overview. First
Release
album
date.
from the popular Now series is
83.
1983. Wow.
Wow. I wasn't even born yet.
No, this is before we were even thoughts.
Wow, weird. Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, Spotify killed that, huh?
Yeah, I mean, Spotify killed a lot of things.
Well, Napster, I guess, technically.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, speaking of killing a lot of things, and I know we talk about AI a lot on this show. I don't
Yeah.
care because
I don't care.
I don't care because it's
Well, it's our
fucking-
show. We can say whatever we want.
That's true. But I did have a revelation about AI and what it has now turned everyone into, and I mean everyone. Okay. So here we go. It has turned everyone in the creative space into directors and producers.
Yeah.
That's it. Now, there are really good directors out there, and there are really bad directors.
True.
And at some point, and what happens with those directors? We know what the good ones are, and we know what the bad ones are.
Right.
And that's what we're all of us. And like the really good directors know their craft. They know exactly what to do. They know exactly what they want. They're learned. They know, they have a vision, a plan.
Mm-hmm.
And the bad directors don't.
Yeah.
And it's obvious.
And the things they make, no one cares about.
Right. Or you can look in the music side too. Producers, Rick Rubin. What instrument? What instrument does Rick Rubin play?
The Philosopher's Stone. I mean, yeah.
But
he just has like
you
really
can't
good
deny
insight.
that Rick Rubin is responsible for making some of the best albums
ever
of all time.
Yeah.
Because he's
talent.
a fucking great producer.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're all gonna be now.
Right.
Like everyone can fucking play a guitar, or at this point prompt a guitar or prompt a song. Anyone can do that now. But like,
how do you put it all together?
How do you put it all together, man?
I saw another thing that kind of gave me some hope with AI because I don't view AI as hopeful at all for the most part. And they made such a good point. It kind of stopped me in my tracks for a second. I don't know who he was. I should have saved the video, but it was after the release of Sora 2, by the way, which is so crazy. It's unrecognized. It's undiscernible from reality.
I saw Tupac get thrown into a tornado with Adolf Hitler.
Yeah. I saw Michael Jackson steal someone's chicken nuggets inside of a chicken restaurant. Yeah.
I also saw him on Hot Ones.
I know, but it's his voice, it's his mannerisms. It looks it's wild, and that's again only going to get better. So someone made this point. They're like, okay, we're getting to a point now that when you scroll on your phone, on TikTok or Instagram or news, whatever, you're starting to second guess if that's real or not, and it's getting harder and harder to tell what's real and what's not. Pretty soon, we're not going to be able to tell what's real and what's not, and this was just a way to think about this. He was like, I think what makes the scroll and the videos and the fun part of this, or what used to be the fun part of this, is that it was novel. It was new. You're seeing humans do things and things that you like couldn't believe that people could do, or like learn new things. And pretty soon we're not going to tell if it's even real or not. And I think that's going to kill the novelty, and we're actually going to put our phones down and seek real things like going outside, hanging out with people in real time, making art, making things because it's tangible and real, and you don't have to second guess if this is really happening or not.
Yeah. But the novelty will have to wear off first.
Yeah.
I mean, and it might take decades because it's just going to get to the point where it will have to get to the point of like, because people are still going to like, could you imagine, dude? Like, because imagine this for a moment. Like, it's going to get to the point where you can literally prompt your own stories and movies.
Yeah.
Like you
yeah.
can literally make and I in 10 years, I'm going to give it at least maybe 5 years. 5 years from now, we're going to be able to make our own cartoons. At the very
I
least.
think it'll be sooner than that for sure.
Like full-fledged 30-minute long cartoons, and
Yeah.
you can't decipher if it's actually unless someone had told you it was AI or not.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to do that.
I know.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that because I have crazy stories in my head all the time, and I want to see my crazy stories
What do
happen
they
in
look
real
like?
life.
Yeah. I think I saw somewhere that they signed, like, I don't know who it was, but they signed the first AI actress. She's like, if you look it up, her name is something Hazelwood or something. But they're gonna, just as we thought, it's like someone licensing their likeness, and she's like a quote unquote actress. She doesn't exist, but she's AI, and they're gonna start using her and things.
Okay.
Here we go. Here it is.
Here we go. But yeah,
There
that
it
was
is.
gonna be my last little thing, my last little realization of what AI is.
For producers and
We're producers and directors now,
yeah.
and how good of one you are will dictate whether
You rise to the top or not.
you rise to the top or not. Like that's how everything is in life.
Yeah. I mean, already, like, how many bands and musicians and artists and painters are there?
But only a select few. What? It's 1% rule. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
1% rule. There's 1% for every 100% that rise to the top.
Crazy.
But yeah,
I'm AI.
yeah, we're both AI.
This whole show has been fake. Oh, speaking of another terrible segue. Speaking of AI and fakeness, our good friend got his Ultimate Palace card game.
Yeah, that's
totally
right.
funded.
Yes, congratulations,
that?
Mikey Manaraj.
I know. I'm so excited for him.
I'm so proud of that kid.
I know.
He fucking did it. He fucking did it. And now he's gonna have his own fucking card game.
Yeah. That we're gonna play. Actually, I'm going to a wedding in Nashville, as you know, and I'm with. Apparently, there's one of the nights there at the Airbnb. There's gonna be just a chill night. I'm gonna bring some decks, and we're gonna play it.
Hell yeah! Also, did I tell you I'm coming to Vegas this November?
No, you did not. Please tell me.
12th through the 19th, I'll be there. Write it down.
12th through the 19th?
Yes.
What's happening the 19th?
12th through the 19th. I'll be there for a week.
What are you doing?
What, on specifically the 19th?
No, why are you coming to Vegas? Obviously.
Ask it better.
Okay.
Ask better questions.
Shane, you just said you're coming to Vegas. What will you be doing in Vegas from the 12th to the 19th?
The first night, mom and dad are playing with their old Deja Vu band.
Oh,
they've basically retired, but the old band is getting together that night to have a little reunion show of sorts. And so I'm coming into town that day, so I'm actually gonna sit behind the kit and play a few songs with them.
Where are they playing?
They told me, and I don't know. It's in a showroom of sorts. I can't remember which one it is.
Excellent, Shane. Excellent.
It's a casino, okay? And so it's a casino. I think it might be the Red Walk, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I could be mistaken, but I'm not sure. Yeah, but then other than that, I got nothing. I got no plans. Probably gonna see Mikey, see you, and probably I may drive to LA. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure yet.
Well, let me tell you a story.
Okay.
I'm going to be in Hawaii the 3rd through the 13th.
Okay.
That's my story.
That's a great story. That's a great story, Kyle.
So,
but you'll be back the 14th.
I will be back the 14th at Let me tell you what time. This is riveting.
This is
Riveting
riveting
information.
podcast information.
I'll be back at 5:25 a.m. So I guess
Okay.
technically I could just get Margot, get in the car, and drive to Vegas, and then drive back home Sunday. I
You
could do that.
You could.
I might.
I love how once the daylight came out, like now I'm just like engulfed in pink and blue on my video. It's kind of neat. It's like I'm like a blue man.
Yeah, it looks like you're about to film some OnlyFans content with your towel. Towel boy. That should be your handle. Do you remember? Oh my god! Do you remember that video, that drum instruction video of the guy who was naked and he
Oh
was
my
like,
god! Where did you even find that video? That wasn't on YouTube. That was not on YouTube.
I think it was like E-Bomb's World. I think Jay sent it to me, and then we just
we have to describe the video because we obviously can't show it.
So he's naked. And he's got different camera angles, like one facing him. So like you can tell he's naked, but you can't see like his bits and pieces. But then the side camera angle where it shows what he's doing with his kick pattern, and he's got one hand on a stick, and he's got another hand on his body stick, if you know what I'm saying. And he's playing in rhythm both sticks, so to say. And the rhythm is, but he's doing an instructional video on how to play drums. Just one of the sticks happens to be made of beef.
Sometimes I miss the old internet. I miss the old dude. E-Bomb's World was the shit. Like E-Bomb's World was where you saw everything. That's where you saw Peanut Butter Jelly Time.
Oh, it was unfiltered YouTube.
It was unfiltered YouTube.
Salad fingers,
Stick Death.
Stick Death.
Dude, Stick Death was my jam.
I know.
That's where
that's
where we learned. That's where we found out. There's Chimera, and then what was that other? That was that one band that was really good, but just their one song that was really good.
Song, and they were terrible. I forgot their name, but we searched. We think about that. Okay, we heard a song on Stick Death. No credits to who the band was.
That's right. There was no credits to any of the bands.
It's not like there was no Google, really. Like there's Ask Jeeves.
Oh yeah.
How did we find that? We had to do some like deep investigative work. We should have been detectives because how did we find that?
I don't know. It must have been like forums or something.
Yeah, must have. Yeah, like this is the band that is in Stick Death. I love Stick Death so much. It's so dumb.
What a crazy idea.
No.
Made a whole website. I wonder if it still exists.
E-Bomb's World?
No, Stick Death.
Well, let's pull that fucker up.
That'll be the last thing we do today.
Yeah. And let's see if we can find the video with the song.
All right.
Whatever it was. Yeah,
it was the best. That was the best song.
I know.
Here we
All
go.
I can see is various artists now. That's
Boo.
Boo for Stick Death.
All right. Well, hang on. We can still find it on YouTube. Hang on.
Stick Death merch. Bring it out.
Stick Death. Yes.
Oh my god, dude. The best of Stick Death. 30 minutes?
Well, hang on. We'll find it. It's obviously okay. So I know. I kind of know what.
Wasn't it the one with the tank?
It was the one with the tanks, and the beast.
Yeah.
Here it is, right here.
Fuck yeah, dude! And it's like one of the most played. Yeah, isn't that it? The beasts.
Is that it? Hang on.
Yeah, he's got like claws.
All right, y'all. Get your fucking freak on.
No, that's not it. Hang on, I'll find it. It's in here. It's got to be in here.
Because that was the best of. God, what a cool show. So simple, too.
And he did a lot of these.
Wow. I wonder how long it took him to do this.
It's not on here. Hang on. I got it. Hang on.
Wow.
I got it. Stick Death, the Beast.
Yeah, there it is.
The Super Beast.
Yes, dude. Yes, this is it. This is it.
Dude.
This is it.
This is it right here.
This is it. We watched this over.
That's Fear Factory.
Yeah, it is.
So it's not that one.
No,
But
dude,
yeah.
Fear Factory. I forgot about Fear Factory.
Like, he made this full story.
Imagine. Fear Factory.
Holy shit.
I forgot that he would use, like, fucking old new metal.
Yeah.
I gotta hear this song before we go.
I know.
He's changing my car. You wanna play games, motherfucker?
Metallica. Where is it?
Interesting choice of song on that one.
Yeah.
I think it's this one.
Oh,
because
it's the
I remember the
SWAT
SWAT
one, yes.
one. Where do you want to die today?
Yes, this is it, because he's eating the head. I remember this specifically. This is it. This is it, dude. Fuck your ass. Go into the comments and see if someone makes like a track. You know, people make track listings of all the bands, or like they'll be like, oh, this is this band,
Yeah.
this is this band. I wonder who that band was. Do you remember? But that was it.
Yeah, that was definitely it, man. And I'm not seeing any.
That's all right.
Oh wait, the site is what got me into Fear Factory, Lamb of God, Rob Zombie.
Ugh. Well,
2025. Anyone? Yeah.
yeah, dude. That riff is so good.
And then like the dude scream, like because we
good.
heard it, we were like, "Damn, dude, that guy screams like intense." And then the album was terrible.
Yeah,
The album was
God,
just
I wish I knew
absolute
who that
dog
was.
shit.
I'm gonna do a deep dive on like Reddit now and be like, all right, Stick Death episode with the SWAT and the Beast. Who is that band? Someone knows.
Someone out there knows. I remember finding it a while back and then forgetting about it all over again.
Well, good job, Shane.
Well, you know, it was like 20 years ago. Okay.
Yeah.
Every 20 years we remember Stick Death. And
true.
now we're back.
And we're back.
All right, buddy.
Well,
I'm
going to the grocery store.
I'm going to I don't know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean the house. That's what I'm going to do.
As you should.
As I should, because I'm a fucking mess. Alrighty then.
All right.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Like, subscribe, follow, do all the stuff. Thank you so much. Goodbye.